the prophet classes. We go into a church praying to a white man think he going to save us. Praying to a white man that he's going to deliver us. We the only people do that. The Arab not praising white Jesus, and look how rich the Arabs are. Is the Chinese praying to white Jesus? And look how powerful China is. And Africa, is Africa praising white Jesus? And look how poor we is. Think about it. Just look at it. We pray to the same God the European praying to, and they're rich, they can defend themselves and all these things. And we pray to that same God, and look at us as a people. Think about it, brothers and sisters. So the Most High, the prophet, Jeremiah, this is what he has to say about it. And God tell him to say this because Jeremiah never owned us. So God will say, my people is what? Foolish. Read on.
They have not known me.
They have not what?
Known me.
So when we try to teach you who your God is, your God is worthy to be praised. Your God is a dreadful and a terrible God. Your God don't have understanding. So stop saying I have understanding. Because how many times the Bible tells you Adam sinned? He only tell you one, it was one incident, right? And the same day after left the house. So why was he merciful enough to say, I forgive you, don't do it again? And he said, Adam, since you do this, you're going to work every day of your life. When you read the book of Joshua, he said that the animals who speak to Adam, even the animals stopped speaking to him, even they were upset with him. He said the animals speak to him no more from that day. We never have a correspond back with the animals until Solomon came on the scene. When Solomon came on the scene, when the dog barked, Solomon could tell you what the dog said. And we know who the Solomon. Shana, can I share a moment that I agree with you? Because you all said the Most High created Adam at 960 years, right? Huh? Eh? Because when he was 108, he had children already. Yeah. And then he had more sons than daughters. So, I don't know what to help you with that one. Read on.
Verse number 22. My people is foolish. They have not known me.
They have not what?
Known me.
Read on.
They are Scottish children.
Yeah. When it says Scottish children, what that mean? Maya? Stubborn. Who's stubborn more than us? If one of you say you're not doing something, no matter what, you're not doing it.
That's right.
If you make up your mind to do something, no matter what, you're going to do it.
Ah.
Stubborn. When they start, nobody can stop. That's how we know the Israel. Read on.
And they have not understanding.
We have no what?
Understanding.
So some of you was reading the Bible for years, and you will be happy. Oh, I read the Bible.
Ah.
Read.
They are what?
Yeah.
To do evil.
We're wise to do what?
Evil.
When anything outside the Bible, we have common sense how to do it.
That's right.
Read.
But to do good, they have no knowledge.
To disgrace me?
No.
Look at our politics. Eh? I'm watching this thing and I said, the man under Nana for ECG, he take a budget of 91 million and he ends up spending up 300 and something million. And Nana is not in prison. Eh? Because you have a law in your country that the government cannot. When Trump left office, you will see. The French former president Sarkozy, China just killed one last week, right? He was just a minister of agriculture. And they say some money we could not give account for. And the penalty was firing squad. Eh? But Nana here running around still. See that? Eh? Look in Africa. Look at the leaders in Africa. Can they run any country outside of Africa? Think about it. And you hold them highly. You regard them highly. They are robbers and thieves. Read on.
I beheld the earth, and lo, it was without form and void.
So the Most High telling you when in building her, there was nothing on it. So it was there from the beginning. So if you might believe into a God, that's the God you have to believe in. The one that made we on this earth now. That's why he said he can raise up stone to worship him. If he tell the stone to talk, did not the donkey talk? You read the Bible in Genesis, the donkey tell the man, I'm not going there, the angel is there, you go. Get me James 1 verse 1, Shaman.
The book of James, chapter 1, verse number 1.
Get me, before you get that, get me Lamentation. Get me 55, 355. Lamentation 355.
Book of Lamentations, 3 verse 55.
Read.
What has flowed over my head?
No, Lamentation.
Salakia. Lamentations 3 verse 55. I call upon thy name, O Yahawah, out of the low dungeon. Thou hast heard my voice.
So what Jeremiah was saying here? Remember, King Zedekiah did lock him up? Not Zedekiah, Hezekiah. Is Zedekiah. Hezekiah was the last righteous king. So King Zedekiah did lock him up in prison. How many years? 4 years. We went over this already. So he was in the prison. So he's saying he was calling upon the Most High in the dungeon. And the Most High did what?
Heard him.
Right? Read it from the top again.
The book of Lamentations 3:55. I call upon thy name, O Yahawah, out of the lower dungeon. Thou hast heard my voice.
Read.
Hide not thine ear at my breathing.
So sometimes we pray we have to challenge the Most High. Because as a prophet, you did what I said. And Jeremiah's trial was to do what? Be in prison for 4 years. And then when Nebuchadnezzar came, Nebuchadnezzar said, this man have a rough life. Nebuchadnezzar give him a king's house, give him raiment, everything. Say, you take this Jeremiah. And then he looked at Zedekiah going into captivity. Same man that put him in prison. See that? So Jeremiah's trial was, I'm going to put you in prison for 4 years. Let's see if you survive. So that's why we have to pray for the Most High, not to lead us into temptation. And we don't know what hours might be. Okay, if you were supposed to be in prison for 4 years, then you start to say, God is not real. Okay, if there was a God, why I'm this, why I'm that.
That's
Jeremiah still having conversation with him. Right? Read on.
At my cry. Hide not thine ear at my breathing and at my cry. Thou drewest near in the day that I called upon thee. Thou said, fear not.
What the Most High tell him?
Fear not.
Just like we should not have fear for nothing. Right? Read on.
O Yahawah, thou hast pleaded the causes of my soul. Thou hast redeemed my life.
What Jeremiah said?
Thou hast redeemed my life.
And that's what the Most High did with all of us when he gave us back this knowledge. Read.
O Yahawah, thou hast seen my wrong.
The Most High, what Jeremiah said?
O Yahawah, thou hast seen my
because
wrong.
none of us was perfect. So the Most High see, and I do many wrong in this life. Many wrongs I did. That's right. So I pray the Most High hear them and forgive them. And remember me. That's right. And continue to bless me. Right? Read that from the top again.
O Yahawah, thou hast seen my wrong. Judge thou my cause.
What Jeremiah said?
Judge thou my
because
cause.
what he was going through, you know, he's paying for something. So you judge it, Yahweh. You see, and you judge it. So that's why I govern by no law in Africa, but Yahweh law. So when the Most High see, you can judge the Most High. Read.
Thou hast seen all their vengeance and all their imaginations against me.
And who did have vengeance against him? Israel! Only thing Jeremiah tell the king, don't go to war. Because Nebuchadnezzar was not going to Israel. He was going to Egypt. And just like you want to big up yourself, oh, you want to come through Cape Coast to go to Takrady, you stop him. And Nebuchadnezzar said, huh? Nebuchadnezzar called in the infantry and said, okay, hold on. Siege is sick. Starve them. It wasn't eating the children. Yeah? Only thing Jeremiah said, it's not your war. Leave it alone. Just like you tell Muhammad, stop buy a car from China. Burkina Faso sell the same car. Because in Ghana, I see them trying to do something where they can lock you for freedom of speech or anything. It's only Africa. Can we call Trump the devil here, there, anywhere we go? We put hands on him, we go to the White House. Every American president is the devil. So we don't have to do it on social media. We can go to the White House and tell him to his face, he's the devil. That we have freedom of speech. That's what freedom of speech is. We can call any one of them the devil. And every American president is the devil. Obama was the worst. Because he signed gay bill. He's the one give free health care where you can change your sex. Obama. He's the worst in the history of America. We have right to say it. And we will tell him to his face. He's the devil. Right? Read on. What verse we have?
Verse number 61.
61.
Thou hast heard their reproach, O Yahawah, and all their imaginations against me.
Read on.
The lips of those that rose up against me, and their device against me all the day.
The most I hear it, the most I see it. Read on.
Behold, they are sitting down and they are rising up. I am their music.
And because they were talking about it. Jeremiah said this, Jeremiah said that. Oh, Jeremiah cursed us. Oh, it's Jeremiah fault. Oh, it's Jeremiah this. The most Jeremiah said they were, I'm their music. Read on.
Render unto them a recompense, O Yahawah.
What Jeremiah said?
Render unto them a recompense, O Yahawah.
Read on.
According to the work of their hands.
Read.
Give them sorrow of heart.
Give them sorrow of what?
Heart.
Read on.
Thy curse unto them.
And what?
Thy curse unto them.
So you see Jeremiah, what Jeremiah did doing here? It's not easy, right? Is it? Read.
Persecute and destroy them in anger from under the heavens of the full side.
What did, and who Jeremiah put this spell upon? Read. 4 and 1.
4 verse 1. How is the gold become thin?
Oh, is it what?
Gold become thin.
You was the gold. So you become like this. Read on.
How is the most fine gold changed?
Oh, you're the finest gold. Oh, have you changed? You are the most finest gold. What have you changed? The Bible said, no, even until this day, there's no woman on this earth is prettier than a black woman. Even until this day, the black woman is the only woman that was created perfect. Look at the Chinese woman. He that no eyes, no ass, no breast, nothing. You just look like a cardboard box. What desire a man will have into a Chinese woman if she don't go get shots and all these things? What desire is in her? Huh? Look like a paper bag. The Arabs, they're so ugly they have to hide them. Don't come with the white, don't tell me about the white woman. She hates you for that purpose.
Yeah.
The greatest white woman, who she is? Agora, Kim Kardashian. Name them. Name a good white woman. I'm not singing. Name me a good white woman. You can't name me a good white woman. Name me a white woman as a so-called role model that you used to look up to her. If it's not a pastor woman, even Joyce Mayers, look at her like a man. Remember that pastor, white woman pastor, she sounded like a man, she looked like a man. She was from Canada, right?
Yes, I know her.
Have you ever seen a picture of Celine Dion? Look like a witch. You have seen the picture. So you look at this woman, that's why they say black don't crack. Put Celine Dion age, she white by what, 50? Maybe she even 25. And put any other 25-year-old black woman with her and see what you do. Esther was not the prettiest woman in Persia, or the most fierce woman in Persia for nothing. Remember, the king even moved his wife. What's the wife's name? Biscaya, the king said, get out of here. Esther, you come and sit right here behind the side. Esther, you sit right here. Think about it. Even in Egypt, Pharaoh said, the daughters are they're not like Egyptian women. So it's nothing hidden. The entire world knows this. But you just the one that don't know this. You trying to compete. You know, the black woman don't have to compete with nobody in this earth. Because every man desire you. That's why the black American is so mad. Everybody that go to America, they just take up the black woman. So you have no control over his woman. You don't have to compete with nobody. Don't buy, let all black women don't buy no false hair for 1 month. And see if they care what they cops. And see if the entire earth will bankrupt. If all black women said, okay, we will not wear no false hair. We will not wear no clothing. We wear our own clothing. You bankrupt the entire world. Because you're the biggest spender in this planet Earth. Nobody spend more than you. You feeding the entire China. You see China selling them cheap. Oh, Africa, come, we will ship them. We will ship them. Oh, come Africa, ship. We will. 10 shirts, 10 CDs, 20 shirts, 20 CDs. The day when we realize the power that we have and we say we stop it. And we don't buy it. You will see how this works in. And that's what the Bible tells you will happen. The Bible tells you that that will happen. Get me that. 38. Ezekiel. Read verse 8. Start at verse 8. Let's see if that's correct.
Ezekiel 38.
Yes.
After many days.
After what?
Many days.
Meaning a couple of years.
Thou shalt be visited.
Those shall be what?
Visited.
Read on.
In the latter days, in the latter years, thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword.
So that land that is brought back from the sword is we back in Israel. Right? Read on.
And is gathered out of many people.
So you see that? We gathered. The Most High said, one from a city, two from a family. Right? Read on.
Against the mountains of Israel, which are being always waste.
Because the land is desolate. So now the land, people back in the land. Read on.
But it is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely all of them.
We shall dwell safely all of what?
Them.
Read on.
Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm. Thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land.
Read.
Thou and all thy bands, and many people with thee.
Read on.
Thus said the Most High. They shall come also. It shall also come to pass. At the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think and keep the talk.
And what is it? Read
Thou
it.
shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages.
Read on.
I will go to them that are at rest.
That are what?
At rest.
Paradise. Don't rest me in paradise. I'll go to them that's in paradise. Meaning we want nothing from nobody. We're not buying nothing from nobody. We're not trading with nobody. Read on.
That dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls.
Without what?
Walls.
Read on.
And having neither bars nor gates.
Read on.
Take a spoil and
They
take
coming
a
to do what?
Take a spoil.
Because we stopped dealing with them. So by we stop buying from them, the entire world is in chaos. The day when we go back in our land and we stop trading with them, the entire world, because when the gold leave here and go overseas, who is buying gold chains? Who is buying gold watch? The rappers them, you see the teeth and everything? Have you seen out of 100 white men and 100 black men? How much white have gold and how much black have gold? So they come here, they took us from here, sell us to America, They come back, they took the gold from here, come and sell us back the same, our own gold, they sell it back to us in America. The white man is smart. That's why the Bible says we are fools. He's very smart. And we buy gold teeth, and we buy gold this, and we buy gold that. Because if we come here to buy the gold ourselves, they're not allowing us out the airport with it. So they have it set up where everybody gets some. Yet the politicians in Ghana, they get some. That's why you have Galamsey. And the white man have to get some. They can tell the Ghanaian, you should not refine the gold yourself. We will refine it for you. So everybody gets some out of it. And then we have to spend back the money by our own gold. Okay, it's ours. Then they ship us from here. Read on.
God said the Most High shall come to pass.
But understand.
Verse 10. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of forward villages. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither house nor gates.
Read on.
To take a spoil and to take a prey.
Read.
To turn thine hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited.
Read on.
And upon the people that are gathered out of the nation, which have gotten cattle and bulls.
We have what?
Gotten cattle and bulls.
So we trade amongst ourselves now. It's 12 tribes. If we have 12 tribes, we trade amongst ourselves. So we have cattle, we have goods. Read on.
Thou dwell in the midst of the land.
Read on.
Sheba and Dedan. And the merchants of Tarshish. And all the young lions and all.
Read on.
That sails thee. And thou come to take a spoil.
Yes, so there's who they're saying that to China. China is the only country with a military to cover in there. So their people going to be starving. We going to trade by ourselves because by then we will have common sense. We will see that we're funding this entire earth in the wickedness that we're doing. Just imagine, just look at the people that are digging up the land to find gold. Look how they look. And look how the man in America that's selling the gold look. Have you ever seen it? Are you going to imagine it? The ones that are not digging the gold, look how they look. But the ones that are selling the gold in America, look how they look. We have children dropping out of school to go mine gold and pick copper. So they cannot function without us as a nation of people. We the one run this earth. And that's why the Bible tells us that one. We're still in that dark mindset in terms of everything that we do. So that's why I come and I tell you, don't buy no second-hand clothes. Better you buy material and you sew your clothes yourself. It's a great honor.
That's right.
When we can stop doing that, then Europe, they will send it to Palestine. Why they don't send it to Afghanistan? Not Afghanistan, Gaza. Why they don't send it there to them? They will never do that. But they wear their own and left, they put it in bag, they send it here. We have our people dying. We have to stop that. Why they don't do that in Jamaica? Nobody will buy it. If they're giving it away free, no problem. Because in America, you know they give it away free, right? We have this thing in America named Red Cross. So like, depends on how much money I have, the government will tax it. So if you said, okay, I give this amount to Red Cross, you pay lesser tax. So all goes free, and the Red Cross taking it, they might be giving it here free, but the people selling it, they're free. They don't pay for them. I remember me and Warren Ryan, we was going to Portugal, and I see an exact shirt that I buy for Palo in America. And the shirt was second hand. And the shirt was like 2 times the price. Second hand I paid for the shirt for Palo in America. Second hand shirt. Just a second hand t-shirt. And it was more expensive than the new brand one for Palo. Think about it. Give me James 1:1.
James 1 verse 1. James, a servant of Yahawah and of the Lord Yahawah Shai HaMashiach.
Who was James?
A servant of Yahawah and of the Lord Yahawah Shai HaMashiach.
So we are servants. Huh? We should, and James was one of the pillars. When I said pillar, James was one of the top 3. It was Peter, James, then John. And James was the first one to be murdered. And John is his brother, was the last one to be, John died at an old age. See the difference? So when James died, John still continued the mission. The mission still continued. Remember the mother go? The mother tried to create confusion? Oh, Yahawah Shai, make James on your right and John on your left hand. Everybody want better for their children. And Yahawah Shai asks, can they drink of the cup that I drink? Meaning, can they do what I do? Even Yahawah Shai says, it's not me to say who can sit on my right hand and my left hand. To show you that is how Yahawah Shai hand. Think about it. So what the mother asked for, she buried her son, didn't she? Because you want her to be with Yahawah Shai, right? So go be with him. That's why the most I do things in mysterious way you don't even know. Because you want James to be with Yahawah Shai, right? So the most I take him first. No. But Yahawah Shai now, who did he love? So John lived to our age. So you see when Yahawah Shai love Yahawah, you should live to be old age. He can't take a young too. I love James too, but we love John more. And then Yahawah Shai, he never deal with emotions. Because by him loving John more, John was not the head. Who was the head? Even when Paul came on the scene, Paul disrespected John. Did you know that? Paul and John was traveling and John told Paul something. Paul leave him simply. Paul said, go back to Jerusalem, don't come in. Yeah. Paul tell him, Paul was a Benjamin. Everybody know Paul was a gangster. Because Paul said Peter did something which stood Peter to his face and tell him what he did was wrong. And Peter was still ahead. Right? Read on, Shama.
James, the servant of Yahawah and of the Lord Yahawah Shai HaMashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad.
Where were the 12 tribes? What he said to them?
Greeting.
What did he say to them?
Greeting.
To the 12 tribes. So if we were scattered, does that mean the country that we scattered in, we are the people from that country? No. So as Israelite brothers and sisters, I'm sorry to say, but you have to leave Ghanaian alone. As Israelite, you have to leave Fanti alone. Away, whatever tribe you have to leave that alone. Ask Kawakab if you teach kids with this tribe. What do you say to them? I'm not teaching, I know at their side they will tell her that. But when she come home, she cannot mention that around. We don't have, they can ask any one of my Sunday tribe. Ask my daughter a tribe. Benjamin. Any one of my son, ask them, what tribe you from? Benjamin. What tribe your mother from? Judah. They can never answer American or any one of these matters. Even if my son do sports, they will represent Jamaica. Although they're born in America, they after their whole themselves will represent Jamaica. And when it's track and field time, they support Jamaica. Because we have style, we have swag, we have flair, we're the best. DJ Khaled get that from us. We the best. And Kumasi is like 5 times Jamaican. Kumasi alone is bigger than Jamaica. Like 4 or 5 times. Yeah. Kumasi is about 4.5 times bigger than Jamaica. This is a small country, we're only 2 million people, but we are the best. That's the capital of Benjamin said. That's it. Jamaica is the capital of Benjamin. Nobody can take that from us. So because we're competitive, but get this first summer. Get Acts 15. 13.
Acts 15, verse 13.
Yes.
And after they had held their peace,
After they are what?
had held their peace,
Mm-hmm.
James answered.
James what?
Answered.
So you remember, James died from Acts the 4th chapter. I want to bring back your memories to something. James, the records show that James died already from Acts 4. Yes, they did. We have Acts 15, 13. So everything is not what it seems. Because when I read, get that first, Acts 4. When it tell you that Easter. Huh? Yes, 12. Acts 12, 4. Yes. Read that. Acts 12, 1.
We go back to 12, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now, about that time, Herod, the king stretched for his hands to vex Satan of the church.
Vex certain of the church. Read on.
And he killed James.
And he did what?
Killed James.
Read on.
The brother of John with the sword.
So you see that. So now when we in Acts 15, read verse 13.
Acts 15, verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
And after they had held their peace, James answered.
Who answered?
Right.
So you see the difference? So if you don't study and understand, everything is not what it seems. And that's why the Bible said, let their table become dark before them, let it become a trap.
That's right.
Because Acts 12, we tell you James is dead, but Acts 15, we're reading about it. Because all the letters that was written, it was by James. James was the one that told Paul, write the letters and everything. James gave that order before he died. So read verse 13.
Verse 13. And after they had held their peace,
Mm-hmm.
James answered, saying, Men and brethren,
What he said?
men and brethren,
Do what?
I cannot speak.
Listen to me. That he was one of the top 3. Read on.
Simon had declared how YAHAWAH first did visit the Gentiles,
Uh-huh.
to take half of them the people for his name.
And he was talking about Cornelius, meaning the Gentile was the other 10 tribes. Right? Read on.
And to this agree the words of the prophet,
Mm-hmm.
as it is written.
Read on.
After this I will return and will build again the tabernacle of David.
The tabernacle of what?
Of David.
The tabernacle of what?
David.
The house of David will be rebuilt again. Right? Read on.
Which is fallen down.
Mm-hmm.
And I will build again the rules thereof.
Uh-huh.
And I will set it up,
Read on.
that the residue of man might seek after no, and all the Gentiles upon whom my name is called.
And the word Gentile in the translation just means nations, our tribes. So all the Israel would seek it back again. Now remember, the 10 tribe was away. Right? Read on.
Who doeth all these things?
Mm-hmm.
Known unto YAHAWAH are all his works from the beginning of the world.
Read on.
Wherefore my sentences,
What James said?
wherefore my sentences,
To do what?
that will be thrown on them,
Read.
which from among the Gentiles are tended.
Just like you done in today. In time past, we used to say you are right, right? But with wisdom and knowledge, we find out that we make a mistake. And for that, I was the one that sent in this place.
That's right.
I must did something bad in my past life. Continue.
Known unto YAHAWAH are all his works from the beginning of the world.
What verse here?
Verse 19.
Uh-huh.
Wherefore my sentences that will trouble not them which from among the Gentiles are come to you.
Read on.
But that we write unto them,
That we what?
write unto them,
Read on.
that they abstain from pollutions of idols.
So you see what James said? Let us write on them letters to warn them. So the first letter to go out, because James was the first one to die, right? So read James 1 and 1 again. So James was the first one. James was the one that commanded to let's write letter out. So when you see the word Gentile here, let's see what Gentile James was talking about. Because they were going to become Gentiles because of what? They were in Greece, they were in Macedonia, they were in China, we were in all those places, right? So what we known in those places was what? We were Ghanaians. But when James let us to write, and then when James' first letter, what did he say? Read James 1:1 and 1.
James chapter 1 verse 1. James the servant of YAHAWAH.
So James writing to them, I'm James, I'm YAHAWAH, I'm a servant of YAHAWAH. Read on.
And of the Lord YAHAWAH.
And I'm a servant of YAHAWAH too.
To the 12 tribes.
To the who? Wasn't it Gentiles? Wasn't it Gentiles? So why the letter wasn't said, I'm a servant of YAHAWAH and I'm writing to the Gentiles, the white man, because you all just want to save him. Why in his book, he the one that wrote the first letter, why it changed from Gentile to 12 tribe? Because he was writing to a territory. And that's why we have it happen. Read what he said.
James the servant of YAHAWAH and of the Lord YAHAWAH shall come to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad.
Where were they?
Scattered abroad.
Read on.
Greetings.
What he said?
Greetings.
Shalom. Shalom. To the 12 tribes which scattered abroad. Shalom. Read on.
My brethren.
My who?
Brethren.
You're my brother. Did he see any of them?
No.
Did he see any of them?
No.
He said, my brother. Read on.
Count it all joy.
Count it all joy.
When you fall into diverse temptation.
Because the temptation in terms of how some of you live your life, some of us was troubling you. When they eat with your hands and all that thing. So it was different. The ones in Jerusalem was like looking down on the one them outside Jerusalem. So he said, count it all joy. When what happened?
You fall into diverse temptation.
Read on.
Knowing this.
Know this.
That the trying of your faith work at patience.
You have to be patient. Because Paul was the one that was defending them, and remember, Paul even bring back some to Jerusalem and all this. So when they come back, the 10 tribe was dealing with them away like, that's why I said y'all have to get to the same level. That when this nation unites, you don't left behind. And the nation up here is way advanced. It's dog eat dog. And Judah man be Judah. He cannot change it. Judah will be Judah. He know that. That's their territory. You will not rule Judah in his territory. He going to show you that he's a lion. You see Mike Tyson, all the great boxers, Muhammad Ali, they undefeated. So Benjamin is the only one who can compete with them in track and field and laugh at them. I remember Barack used to say, why you just don't run? You said go up the dancing and all these things. All before that was a boy from Jersey, the one that Hitler spit on what he name? Jesse Owen. Judah, Jesse Owen did have all the titles. And Usain Bolt come and beat everything that Jesse Owen did. And Jesse Owen did those titles in 1944 when the Olympic team in Germany. Because do you know when a man give you a punch, what it means? Not you. Congregation, when a man do this, do you know what it means? Like when he give you a thumbs up, like shalom, do you know what the punch means? Black power. Whenever you see telling you black power. So when Jesse Owens win 1944 Olympics, when he went to the podium in Germany, he went up here, he was like this. Black power. Judah was the first to do that. When Hitler was supposed to give him the flowers, Hitler dropped it at the ground. Hitler never gave it to him in his hand. Because as a black man in the 1940s, you win gold medal in Germany with Hitler. And when he won the podium to get his gold medal, he went up and put his hand, black power. So the whole world knew it. So from that day until this day, when we salute you, shalom, shalom, black power, we're telling you black power. Judah came with that, and that's legacy. So you see, you don't even know that. So when this nation merge, you better be up there with them, because they have it. See that? Yeah, just here when do that night, they can even Google it, 1944. When he go to get his gold medal, he went up, he stand up like this, when the national anthem played. Because we African American, but when we win, America win. So when he go on the podium, black power, that was from 1944. He's still alive today in New Jersey. So from them, even with the truth, is salute, shalom, shalom, right country, just telling you black horse. That came from Judah. So that's why he's the head, and we will follow him. Read on, sir.
But let patience have a perfect work.
So James said, whatever we go through, let patience have a perfect work. Don't be, you're not, nobody says you're supposed to be happy every day. But nobody ever say you have to be miserable and angry every day also. Right? So we do everything through patience. You might not get it today, but you'll get it when the most I want you to get it. Never stop trying. Read on.
That ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing.
That you be perfect and you don't be wanted after nothing. And that's a great desire. Read on.
If any of you lack wisdom.
If any of you lack what?
Wisdom.
What? Read on.
Let him ask of YAHAWAH.
Let you ask of YAHAWAH. Not mine. Who do you think give me mine? Were you up sleepless nights with me? I've been up sleepless nights with some people. I pray the Most High bless me. I wonder what blessing I'll get for it. I think it will be magnificent. I think it's something my heart desires. I will get to it. What do you think, Sean? Read on.
But let patience have her perfect work, that she may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing.
A want of what? Nothing. And that's a gift from the Most High. And you can go into a store and whatever your eye do and you can buy it. But this was talking about the truth. In terms of the truth, see your truth. When the dark days come, the truth is there to be the light. Read on.
If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of YAHAWAH.
If you lack wisdom, ask who?
YAHAWAH.
Read on.
God give it to all men liberally, and upbraideth not.
Read.
And it shall be given thee.
Read on.
But let him ask in faith.
Let him ask in what?
In faith.
You have to ask and believe that it will happen. That the Most High might not give it to you today, but you have to believe that you will get it. Read on.
Nothing wavering.
Nothing what?
Wavering.
Don't have doubts. Read.
For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed.
So you see that? If you went ask with doubt, your brain when you come back, you see us angry down the seas. You see all these waves coming up. If you ask in doubt, that's all your mind will say, is it of YAHAWAH? Is this true? Is it just belief?
That's right.
Right? Read on.
For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Most High.
See, if you don't have 100% faith, if you have any doubts, James tells you, don't think you will get nothing from your heart. Because you see these people that you're reading about here, he was a fisherman. Is fisherman even respected in Ghana?
No.
Both James and John was fishermen.
No.
So fishermen don't well respect in Ghana.
Even when you're taking the car and they come inside,
They smell fish.
They want to push somewhere, like they don't want to be close to them. But they bring you fish to eat. Hey.
and especially the women,
Yes.
how they will do their face and as if you are not a human being.
I'll find out what punishment they make. This is something else. Read on, sir.
But let him ask in faith, not in wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and foam.
Read on.
For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Most High.
If you have doubt and you're not confident in YAHAWAH, that's why some of you here life have not improved. Alright, read on.
A double-minded man.
What the Bible said?
A double-minded man.
What the Bible said?
A double-minded man.
Read on.
Is unstable.
Is what?
Unstable.
So if today you believe that YAHAWAH is black and tomorrow you believe that he's white, the Bible says he's double-minded. And now the Bible says you're unstable.
In all his ways.
In what?
All his ways.
In what?
All his ways.
So if you think you're fancy, you think you're Israel today, what the Bible say do?
Unstable in all your ways.
It have to be only the Most High.
That's right.
Read on.
Let the brother of low degree rejoice in that he is exalted.
So the brother of low degree must be what?
Rejoice. Rejoice.
We must rejoice when the Most High, because the brother of low degree, the same fisherman, the Most High going to put the Spirit upon him.
Come.
And he's going to rejoice him.
Come.
Right? Read on.
But the rich.
But the who?
The rich.
Read on.
In that is made low.
Make the rich the what?
Below.
So you see that? So if Muhammad would come here today, you have to sit in the back. We will not exalt a person based upon his financial attribute.
That's right.
We exalt a person based upon his knowledge of the Most High.
Come.
We don't care who you are.
That's right.
We don't care. And as I said, I was taught by some of the greatest men that ever walked this earth. And it was, when I went to America, I still get the ability to be great. Nobody looked down on me because I was Jamaican. We all get the same work, the same treatment, and there was nothing different. So the Bible said that if the poor man know the scripture, exalt him. If the rich don't know it, don't even mention his name.
That's right.
Because some of you, when they sit in the taxi, they want the rich to sit beside them. But the fisherman, you like our time? But the fisherman have to take baguette.
Some said all the rich call them.
They want the rich to call them.
Not the poor.
So if the poor, you can't call them.
No, don't think.
They just match your eyes. So you can call one and say, okay, Zamar, could you tap up my phone to call him? I want to speak to you, but I don't have credit. Can you have some credit for me to call him? Hey, you can't call that girl to that?
Hey, yeah.
Hey? Aisha, yeah, I want to call him. Could I send me some credit and I'll call him? That don't work here. Even though you're laughing. You know some wicked people, you know? Who do not write with them on the side. They will say they have a college charge credit. I do that though. My Anna sent me credit already. My Aisha sent me credit already. Who? Because I'm elder.
Have you ever asked? Have you ever asked? Have you ever? Every Sunday.
My Anna sent me credit many times. And my Aisha. Because I don't know to put credit on my phone. Only time I can put credit on it if I go to MTN itself. I don't know to have it. So I will call somebody. I'll ask my Anna or my Aisha. They send me minutes. Yeah.
Ask Aisha, yeah, go ahead.
Well, Aisha, ask her. I think I might still have somebody. But I'll call her next time. My Ash.
Come on. Hey.
Shamar working now. Zamar.
Yes.
And Aisha, yeah. Huh? No, I'm not taxing Shamar for no taco. Awar, you must call to you know. And remember, when Awar put minutes on his phone, I want you to put 300 CDs or how much? Yes, when Awar man put minutes on their phone, they put like 300 CDs. Of all time phone.
So they can't afford.
Huh?
But they can't afford themselves. My dog, I'm saying, put them.
Then I won't be silent now.
My sure man, I won't answer you all again. We have other members here.
Come.
But I hear somebody say when they call Maya, she don't answer the phone. You come account? I never call Maya, she. But I text her, she answers long. But some of them don't answer their phone. But I never get shamak on the phone. I also. I don't think Carl Shamak. I will just call Aisha as a man and give them the message, and then he can will come. I don't call none of them.
But I'm saying, what people think you talk to me like
It's day. Huh?
next day receive?
Listen, just read about it.
Verse number 9. Let a brother of low degree rejoice in that he is exalted.
Yes, you see that? So when a brother of low degree come and have understanding of the Bible,
That's
they have to
right.
exalt him.
Come.
Right? You know?
But the rich,
But you,
the rich,
what we do with him?
in that he is made low.
If we don't understand, we make him low. We
Come.
make him low. Can?
Come.
Can,
Because
sisters? Can? Read down, children.
Because as the flower of the grass, he shall pass away.
So you see that? James said, the rich, he going to die just like the flower of the grass.
That's right.
Same way. The rich and the poor going to die the same way. Right? Read on.
For the sun is no sooner risen with a burning heat, but it's withered the grass, and the flower thereof falleth, and the grace of the fashion of its perisheth.
So just imagine you get a letter like this, you just come in the truth. You don't understand nothing what is written. Because James was the one said, write letter, send out. So this is his letter that he's writing. Right? Read on.
So also shall the rich man fade away in his ways.
So the rich man die before the poor. Believe that.
That's right.
Read on.
Blessed is the man that endureth temptation.
What the Bible said?
Blessed is the man that endureth temptation.
Read on.
For when he is tried,
When he's tried,
you shall receive the crown of life.
when you overcome that temptation, you'll get the crown of life. Huh?
God,
Read on.
where the Most High hath promised to them that love him.
So the Most High give us the crown of life, which is everlasting life to all that love us. Right? Read on.
Let no man say,
Let no one say,
when he is tempted,
when they tempt him,
I am tempted of Yahweh.
meaning when you break it, God make it to do it. God never tell Judas to do what he did. Judas just loved money.
That's right.
You see, when Mary washing Yahawa's feet, what Judas said? Look at that fine oil, we can still have money. You see that? Make woman love money like that. Man shouldn't be loving money like that. So when you fail, don't say the Most High make this happen.
That's right.
Right? Read on.
For Yahweh cannot be tempted with evil. Neither tempted he any man.
Read on.
But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust.
So you see that? So now, that's why when I read, get that from me. 1:26. Start at 25. Romans 1:25.
Romans 1 verse 25. Who changed the truth of Yahweh is Golan,
And who did that? Read.
and worship and serve the creator more than the creator.
So we worship and we serve Caesar Borgias more than Yahweh. Right? Read on.
Who is blessed forever.
Who is what?
Blessed forever.
Blessed for who?
Ever.
So you see, that's what the Catholics say. What the Catholics say? Holy Mary, Mother of God, right? So you see that blasphemy?
That's right.
Right? Read on.
Amen. For this cause,
For this cause, what happened?
Yahweh gave them up unto vile affections.
So for this cause, Yahweh gave them up to what?
Vile affections.
Because you gone on the left hand side now. So wherever your desire is, the Most High led you there. Right? Read on.
For even their women
Even the woman do what?
did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
So the woman, so when Paul go Rome, what Paul said the woman did?
They change the natural use which is against nature.
Because she wanted to be a strong black woman. And that's what I tell you. In this LGBTQ madness, it's a high level of demonic possession. Because the woman will say she's a lesbian because man hurt her. But the woman that she pick up is masculine.
That's right.
Oh, this way. The woman that she pick up is look like a man. It's masculine. And then lesbians say they hate man, but they have dildos.
That's right.
So these are the things I try to figure out. I'm not trying to figure it out. That's their problem. You understand me? Right? Read on, Shema.
For this cause Yahweh gave them up unto God affection.
Uh-huh.
For if they are women, they change the natural use into what that is against nature. And likewise also the man.
Likewise also the what?
The man.
The man, what the man do?
Living the natural use of the woman.
The man don't want the woman no more. Read on.
When in their lust one toward another.
So man start to fantasize, and just imagine as a man you get hard for the next man. Just commit suicide. Because something really wrong with you.
Yeah, that's right.
As a man, you're going to get hard for the next man. Something really wrong with you. Abadam.
Yeah.
Man. Right? Read on.
Man with man.
Man with what?
With man.
Read on.
Working that which is unseemly.
And I don't know why Ghana can't pass it down bill.
That's right.
Why is a debate? Can that be a debate in Jamaica?
Never.
Jamaica is the most homophobic country in the world. Number one. They say like Cuba is number two. Even Uganda is up there with it. Because Uganda said they're sending it to prison. Uganda said they were sending the parents to prison. And the parents don't teach them the correct thing. This cannot be on the table in Jamaica. Jamaica signed it already. We're not a country for this. Hey! Read on.
And receiving in themselves that recompense of their error,
Which was what?
meat.
Because the world accepts it. And for you black woman, you love effeminate man.
That's right.
The black woman love man that act like sodomite.
That's right.
You love them.
Come.
We call them sissy. You're supposed to tell them to repent and clean up themselves, their filthiness. Read on.
And even as they did not like to retain Yahweh in their knowledge.
So you see what the Bible said? James said they went somewhere, right? But no, Paul telling you that they never want to retain Yahweh in their understanding. What happened?
Yahweh gave them over to a reprobate mind.
Yahweh gave them over to what?
A reprobate mind.
Where you want to go, he will leave you here. See that? They never want God there. So your desire was on the next man. As a woman, your desire was on the next woman. And that's the most... Listen, even America know they have a problem with it. Because out of all the marriage categories in America, man and woman, man and man, woman and woman. Do you know woman and woman divorce is 78%? Yeah, the woman, they can't stand each other. Their divorce rate is the highest rate in America. Woman and woman divorce. And it's the most violent, it's the most abusive relationship in America is woman and woman. So if a man has a problem with you, you go get a woman, both of you have problems together. The highest divorce rate in America is woman and woman. There's two woman marriage. And the most violent relationship in America is woman and woman. They fight more than the two men, they fight more than man and woman. What is this? Oh, it's so loving.
I'm afraid.
You see the man of the man, Shaman? Josiah and George. We're reading Romans 1, and what are you sitting here? What's the purpose of all that love? Read that again, Shaman.
And even as they did not like to retain Yahweh in their knowledge,
Read on.
Yahweh gave them over to reprobate mind.
So you see that? So you never want the Most High in the knowledge. So what you desire, the Most High lead you over to it. Come. Read on.
To do those things.
To do those what?
Things.
Read on.
Which are not convenient.
Which are not what?
Convenient.
No religious book in the world can do such act. So no parliament in the world that's swearing on the Bible or the Quran should have that discussion. Because the Bible said it's not convenient.
Oh.
I was watching this thing, I think I saw it on TikTok. The pastor said, all who want to be in same-sex marriage We don't condemn, stand. And the man and the woman stand up. Man and woman stand up, even at the choir. So the pastor said, you see, I don't condemn you, but God condemn you. All of you get the fuck out of here. Yeah, never say? I think it's a movie. I'm gonna find it and say, yeah, the pastor said he was smooth with it. He said, I cannot condemn you. So all who want to be involved in same-sex marriage stand. Man stand, woman stand. He said, okay, I cannot condemn you, but God condemn you. Get your heifer outside of you. So I will look for it and I'll send it tonight. When I saw that, I said, that was smooth. Right? Read on.
Being filled with all unrighteousness.
So what the Bible said they'd be?
Being filled with all unrighteousness.
Read on.
Fornication.
They are fornication because you're worshiping a whole different God.
That's right.
And you know they say AIDS come because of homosexuality. Because you have man sleeping with man, man sleeping with woman. You know how nasty that world is? Read on.
Wickedness.
Wickedness. Read.
Covetousness.
Covetous, they covet. How they covet? Because, say for instance now, when you see a man dressed like a woman, that man don't want a homosexual woman. He wants a straight man. He wants your husband. Do you understand? When you see them disguise themselves, what's the purpose of disguising themselves? Make sure stand properly for me. Bring her, bring her, bring her. What's wrong with you? Which of you? The Pharisees or the Sadducees? Which of you? Eh? Who are you looking for? Bring it down, Shamaka.
Being filled with all unrighteousness.
They're being filled with what?
All unrighteousness.
Read on.
Fornication.
They're fornicators.
Wickedness.
The wickedness.
Covetousness.
The covetousness.
Maliciousness.
Malicious.
Full of envy.
They envy because a man wants to take what a woman's supposed to get. That's the greatest envy.
No.
Right? Read on.
Murder.
They what?
Murder.
And as I said, the violence amongst them is high. Read.
Debate.
They debate. Because what is the debate now? Rights. They want the day to march. If you give them rights, they want the day for themselves. Do you understand? You have people standing up defending it. So it's a debate. You have to debate it in Congress. Read on.
Deceit.
They what?
Deceit.
And what is deceit? The man will be a sodomite and he hide it. Just like the woman will be a lesbian and hide it. Right? Read on.
Malignity. Whispers.
Read.
Biters.
Read on.
Haters of YAHAWAH.
They do what?
Haters of YAHAWAH.
So why you don't read this in Congress? In the beginning, the Most High made Adam and Eve, right? So for you now to come out, you want the same law to married man and married woman. You hate the Most High. Read.
Despiteful.
Read
Proud. Boasters. Inventors of evil things.
Inventors of what?
Evil things.
And what is this evil things they invented? Now they trying to have room to have baby. In Sodom and Gomorrah they were doing all these things. In the book of Rome, in Rome they were doing all these things. So now they're perfecting it. Now remember, Sodom was destroyed for this very same thing. Right? Read on.
Disobedient to parents.
They disobedient to what?
To parents.
Because I don't think no parents will allow their children to be gay. So if Zarak won't tell Deacon that, Deacon will tell him no, but he'll be disobedient and continue to do it. If Shamar will tell Deacon that, Deacon will say no, but Shamar will still go and do it.
That's right.
Eh? Which father will ever accept something like that? Our mother. So they're disobedient to parents. The parents never want them to be. Let me say the word. Some parents don't want them to be like. Okay, you see what Dwayne Wade did? But he sell his soul because the boy's name was Zion and he changed his name to Zara. So now, you notice people don't talk about it no more. So one day, because she have a whole sex change, So one day when you see some man look with her, which nobody know, that's the deceit part of it. Now when they go make these sex change, you don't know. So brothers, it's very rough on you. If you get them bubble and a couple stretch mark on the belly and stuff, you better know that.
That's it.
Read on.
Without understanding.
They have no what?
Understanding.
They have no understanding. Read.
Covenant breakers.
They're covenant breakers. Read.
Without natural affection.
They have no affection for children. That's why most of the children in the church, what they do with them, they molest them. Because the priests, the Roman Catholic priests, they molest most of the children and nobody charging them. They just ship the priests to the next country. There was a big case about that in Canada, right? It was a big case. And the Roman Catholic paying with a lot of money today too, but African countries, African people are not speaking about what happened to them. Listen, bring out your money. Right? Read on. Basim. Read.
Without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection,
Read on.
implacable, and unmerciful.
And what?
Unmerciful.
They have no mercy. They don't care. They're vulgar. You ever see a man that try out like a woman? Right? Read on.
Who know in the judgment of YAHAWAH that they which commit such things are worthy of death.
What the Bible said?
Who know in the judgment of YAHAWAH that they which commit such things are worthy of
So the
death.
Bible said, who commits such thing is worthy of what?
Death.
Read on.
Not only do the same,
Not only that, the one that do it, read on.
but have pleasure in them that do that.
So if you have a gay friend, you must die too. So we want to know the one in Congress that lobbying for that gay bill. The Bible says even if he's not a gay, he's supposed to put to death too. Because he has pleasure in those things. That's it? So with that, any question? We'll finish the second part of the Shabbat class. Any question? All right, close out the Bible. Sister Gloria stand. Numbers for me, please. With our Bibles, close everything. Our character, stop the camera.